Austin Butler's voice is not the only thing that got changed when he took on the role of Elvis Presley. In today's video, we are going to discuss the hardships that Austin went through, including cutting off his family during the filming of Elvis Presley's biopic. Stay tuned to know more. As it is revealed recently, Austin's private life took a toll while filming Baz Luhrmann's biopic. In an exclusive interview, Butler said that he didn't see his family for a long time, and it turned out to be almost 3 years. He didn't see any one of his friends for that entire time, so suddenly it was like the rest of his life. He got compartmentalized. Leveling real life with the obsession of a role is something that Austin Butler said he's still trying to tackle, along with not allowing people's opinion of the movie to get to him. The actor said, "There's this quality where you're on the train and you have people saying great things about you. You have people saying bad things about you. And for me, every day, it's the thing of going, okay, what is reality? It's just staying grateful and really just kind of not allowing those things to make me feel like they are me." Well, his individual relationships have suffered a lot, along with his physical health, as he was hospitalized after production. These were actually the biggest hurdles that came with his role as Elvis Presley. His experience making Elvis was so immense that he actually ended up in a hospital. Austin Butler was in the limelight thanks to his perfect portrayal of the king of rock and roll. However, shooting the film wasn't a piece of cake, and the amazing performance Austin Butler gave didn't come without a price. In an interview with V-Man, the Elvis actor revealed that making the film was everything but not at all an easy task. In fact, he also recalled just how the film's director Baz Luhrmann tried to make him relate to the king of rock and roll more. Austin said, "When he was on my first day in the recording studio, Baz wanted to get him close to performing as possible. He had all the executives and everybody from RCA who were back in the offices. He brought them into the recording studio and said that he wanted them to sit facing Austin and tackle him. Well, then they started making fun of Austin, and while he was singing." Austin Butler claims that the heckling served a purpose, as he understood how Elvis Presley actually felt in a much better way. When they were filming this moment, when Elvis first got on stage and he was getting heckled by the audience, Austin knew what that felt like. He also went home in tears that night. If you are liking this video so far, please consider subscribing this and liking this video. Now, let's continue. The actor has also said that he had talked to Leonardo DiCaprio before playing the iconic role. Leo told him that Baz is going to push him in ways he didn't know somebody could. He's going to push him off balance and keep him off balance. Well, this method isn't something most directors use, but Baz Luhrmann is remembered for pushing his actors to their limits, and so far it has always been worth it. While critics and viewers have praised the actor's performance in the biopic, the success didn't come without a price to pay. Elvis had a massive effect on the actor's health, and in an interview with GQ, Austin Butler even revealed that he had to go to the hospital because of the film. The actor said, "You can lose touch with who you actually are, and I definitely had that when I finished Elvis, not knowing who I was. The next day I woke up at 4 in the morning with excruciating discomfort, and I was rushed to hospital. My body just began shutting down the day after I completed Elvis." The actor was diagnosed with a virus simulating appendicitis symptoms, and he couldn't leave the bed for weeks. While the actor eventually recovered nicely. Apart from this, Austin Butler's accent has also been a focal point of the film. While the 31-year-old perfected Elvis's southern accent, he hasn't been able to shake it off since filming wrapped up. Austin Butler has often had to defend the fact that he still talks with his Elvis voice. He has spent so much time obsessing about one thing, and it has become like muscular habits, which means your mouth can change, which is also pretty amazing. In another interview, Butler admitted that the promotion he did for Elvis also affected the voice. Judging from the fact that the actor cried, ended up being hospitalized, and even lost his real voice, it looks as if filming Elvis was not at all easy. Luckily, it was all worth it, as the film became a success and ended up grossing more than $280 million worldwide, and Austin Butler has managed to shake off his image of a former child star, and he's now known as a serious actor who gets cast by world-renowned directors like Quentin Tarantino and Baz Luhrmann.